Hello Cancer, kia ora koutou katoa, and welcome to my YouTube channel and or my Facebook page if you've come across this video on Facebook. So firstly, as always, I just want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel and or liked and followed my page, my Facebook page. So I do encourage you to connect with both, and also even Instagram, because I will be posting or uploading different content on each on each platform, because one is more suitable on one platform than another. So anyway, so that's why I'm always encouraging you. So, and I do encourage you to leave any feedback or comments, whether it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It's, either way, it's feedback. So don't be shy to leave a thumbs down or a thumbs up if it didn't resonate. So, and which draws me to, if it does resonate, wonderful. If it doesn't resonate, then check out one of your other signs. Don't throw it right out the window, because the other thing is it could be a forecast. So, So don't be too much in a hurry to throw it right out the window, because it could be just giving you a heads up for the near future or the distant future, which hasn't come for you yet. Okay, so the other thing is check out one of your other signs. So this video is suitable for if you're watching, for those who are watching for Cancer, and Cancer may be in your Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus sign, okay? So if you don't know what your other signs are, which you hear me banging on about checking out one of your other signs, there is a link in the description box below that will take you to a website that has a free calculator on it, and it will work it out for you. So you can have a little gaze at that, read about the other signs, what they might look like for you and feel like for you. So it's really, I found it really a bit of an eye opener when I first checked out what my other signs were many years ago. So, and I'm sure it will be the same for you as well. So anyway, today. So feel free to share and like the videos, and part of the subscription is to help me build my channel and also my Facebook page, to get the messages out there to as many people as possible who it resonates with. Okay, so free will, free choice, and all that sort of thing. So, and I'm sure a lot of you may have come across my videos by chance as well. So anyway, just putting it out there. So the other thing is I am available to take bookings and for readings and or healing, or any energy shifting, clearing, whether it be for yourself personally or for different property or something like that. Anyway, so pretty much it is. So give me a buzz and have a chat, and we can see I'll see what I can do for you, or not just me, but my spirit guides, of course, my spiritual team. The other thing is, where am I going? Oh, okay, we're ready to go. So today I have a new deck, and which is really exciting for me. Very much into the galactic stuff, pretty much have been most of my life. I just didn't really fully get into it, as maybe you have as well. Of course, slowly over time, as energy changes and that attitudes change, so it's been like they've always been there, so they've just come more to the fore. So anyway, we have this new Starman Tarot deck, which is really, I'm just like really love it. Anyway, so, and also the Sacred Earth Oracle, and my trusty tarot deck as well. So first up though is like I have shuffled some cards, because I'm not fully familiar with this deck, and they have slightly similar meanings, but I really love the way that how they've the creators of this deck have brought the messages forward, so as well. So anyway, the first card up for you, Cancer, amazing Cancerians, is the World. So something is changing. It's like you've come to the end of a cycle. So, and the World is here is I am universe. I am the universe. I am the conduit. Okay, I am the conduit. Okay, there's a little bit more there that I've written down here for a little bits of notes, but it's like, I just want to write that. This is, I am the conduit, your beloved conduit for radiance and grace of life is the word, is the main theme around this card with the World, okay, in this deck. So And basically, I feel like there's a little bit more written here, but just intuitively what is coming through there is like there's been a process that you've gone through and you've come to the end of it. Okay, so there's something new that's coming up for you. It's like you've processed a whole lot of pain and not just the pain and trials and tribulations. Okay, there's something that you've been through and that you've been processing for maybe a short time, maybe a long time, but it's like, I feel like for some of you it's been a long time because there's stuff that's been added to it along the way. So it's like there's this whole window of how life is, and how life is without and certain things or people and that sort of thing. So it's about, and I feel like you've faced some fears as well. So this is kind of like for me, what they're doing is they're bringing up the first few cards as like the theme of the reading, and letting you know that actually you're coming to the end of a cycle, which some of you may already know or feel or sense. So basically, it's like, there's this thing here with the universe. It's like, embracing and connecting with Mother Earth as well, connecting with all parts of you, as I feel like you've figured something out, and it's like you're feeling more connecting, or a deeper knowing of who you are. Okay, it's a really beautiful feeling, and with the energy that's coming from this card. So and it's like you've put yourself out there, and some of you you've had no choice to, and some of you have willingly done that, gone there, because once again, in a way, you've had to, but you could have resisted, and for some part there you may have resisted, but there's something that has kind of like brought you to your knees, that you've had to experience, or you have experienced, and it's like there's a process that is that you've been through that has come to an end, where there's some epiphany. So, which doesn't surprise me, with a lot of people having a lot of shifts and changes in these last 3 months, last 2 months, even these last 3 days. It's like something is moving with the way the moon cycles have been. So absolutely amazing and transformations with many of us, and there is something that is there with you as well. So then we have the star, and I feel like in the star, the theme of the star is I beam your light. So it's like connecting in with that hope and inspiration is what the star is typically about, and beaming that light, connecting with that that energy of hope and inspiration. And if it is that you have to look at the stars to do that and connect with it, then do that, and then bring in the energy of the star to fill you up. Okay, like with the sun. The sun is a star, so whatever a star means to you, but this is like connecting with it and grounding yourself. So I feel like there's connecting from above and then from below, as in the earth. Okay, grounding yourself, and there's in this hope and inspiration. I think that's where the spirit of bringing. Okay, there is that. I don't think there's that. Okay, they say don't think. No, so there's something about you thinking, and it's like not going in your head too much, and know that there is. Know that you are that light. Don't think that you are. Know that you are the light, and that you are the conduit of of bringing that energy through for you. Okay, it's like connecting with that. So there's another major arcana card here that is for you, that is telling you, letting you know that you're on the right path, well and truly, and that you've done some amazing work there. So here, and then we have the Justice card here, which is in reverse. So now the Justice card is, when it's in, typically it's about I reap what I sow, and I choose to walk the path of truth. Okay, so in reverse, I'm just hearing, the feeling that it's about, in reverse with this deck, it talks about the feeling, you may be feeling the sting of injustice. So there may be something where you have, that's happened actually, that it's taken you a while to fathom, or get your head around, like how come, why, all these whys and stuff. So there may be a little bit of still of that sting of injustice in there, of why you, why me, why this, why that, and feeling a little bit, still a little bit of that. And okay, I'm hearing just a little bit. Some of you, okay, it might be a bit deep, but you're getting there. And the fact that this card has come up means that you've obviously been taking a bit of notice of that, for you, okay, that you're working through. and they're just letting you. So I've turned it around, okay? So, you know, it's like allowing yourself to bring yourself back into alignment, because that's what I'm seeing there. Seeing that, and see that light that's coming through. So using that starlight to bring that light through, to shine through you and expand it out into the abundance that you know that is there in all ways, okay? All ways, in all ways. So then we have, interesting, the next row down is like these 5 cards fell out. So 5 of them, and I thought, okay, Spirit, do that to me. So, and the universe does, but that's okay. That's just how it rolls with me. And that's how it rolls with, I did ask. And so that's like you even going there, it's like that's how it rolls with you. But you did ask, okay? So ask for what it is that you want, and you will receive. Don't be pissed off that you don't get what you think you wanted because you weren't clear enough with your communication. So it's like, this is kind of like them talking to me too, as well as you. That's why it's coming out the way that it has. So there's something that is like going on when you may be toing and froing as well. There may be something a little bit of out of sync with you. So is how do I get back into this life, this cycle, or without, you know, with some of these blocks or things that are going on with me, okay? So then we have, in the next row, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So the 5 of Pentacles is feeling, you know, this is about, maybe about, you know, a struggle with money. So you may be in that place where money may be short, okay? So in that sense of, because the theme with this one is desperate and destitute. So you may be feeling that way financially, but also, you know, physically, you know, in this world at the moment, with where it is, what it is, and how it is, you know, I'm going to make ends meet, okay? So that's like they're talking about not just, you know, financially, but mentally and emotionally as well, the energy in that as well. So, but I'm hearing, so some of you, because it is the Pentacles, it's like, it's something about, it could be something to do with money, is more so for some of you, okay? So then we have, interestingly enough, the 3 of Cups. So it's about going into that gratitude and being grateful and thankful for what it is that you do have, and the journey that has got there too, because it's getting you, like, going back to this injustice thing as well. There may be some I coulda, shoulda, woulda, didn't as well, and it's like you're just coming down on yourself, okay? Getting down and getting down yourself. So it could be, so it's maybe feeling a little bit uncomfortable, because I'm feeling a little bit wriggly and wanting to shift things around. So this is what it is all about, is shifting your energy around, shifting your thinking around, which shifts your energy around to be more in alignment of where it is that you do want to go, rather than where that you don't want to go. Okay, so it's like, do want to go. Okay, and what you do want to have. Because then the 3 of Cups comes up, you see, it's that I am here to be celebrated. So it's kind of like, this is all about ourselves, as always. It's about how we shift and move and, you know, contemplate what goes on in our minds when we're contemplating or thinking about things. It's like shifting that. So it's kind of like right in your face, because you'll see, be like moving forward, it's like right in your face. So celebrate yourself, celebrate your successes, as well as the not so good stuff, you know, the losses as well, because the losses or the not so successful things, okay, is like, they are the things that have got you to where you are today, and you're still alive, you're still kicking, you're still surviving, you're still more than surviving, you know, you're still, you know. And I've got one more thing, okay, where are they going with that? You still have support around you and people that love you, okay, and you support them. So it's kind of like that, and so it's celebrating that, celebrating life, celebrating the life in the past as well as the now, and also going into the future. So there's something there worth celebrating, okay? Wow. And then we have the Lovers, okay? The Lovers here is, you've got like 4 major arcana cards here. That, so there's something for me when they come out, there's something obviously pivotal. When I say obviously, it's not obvious to everybody, but, you know, they are like, you know, for me, key cards. And it's like they're there putting it in your face. You know, the universe is there putting it in your face, that there's some turning points. So the Lovers is about, I am the gateway to divine love, okay? Whether it be for yourself or for others, but I am the gateway to divine love, okay? And you are. Okay, so this is where it's opening yourself, allowing yourself to be open enough to receive it and also to share it. To receive it, hold it in there and let it simmer within you. All areas of you, to start working out and working out what is, and letting it shift through you and letting it, heal some of these places where you maybe have not touched before, or allowing yourself, and even if the ones that have, but it's like expanding them and vibrating. So allowing yourself to be the gateway to divine love. Now, for some of you, it will be this is typically in the other tarot decks that it's like there's a new love. Okay, so there may be a lover, because when we do that, that comes your way. There may be something going on with you. May be a single person, or you may be, married, but there's something about new love as well, or a love coming, or a great love coming. I do feel for a lot of you, though, there's a love that's for yourself and for the universe. There's a deeper sense of love, loving yourself, okay, or a new learning of loving yourself, okay, and this is why they're talking about I am the gateway to divine love. They're also talking about, like I say, about lovers. It may be that you have a spouse, or a partner that's in a relationship, and you see something different in them, or they're going through changes themselves as you're going through your changes, and it's like you see, or there is a different there is a more heightened, a more sensitive, or a deeper love, for a lack of a better word, but they're all different descriptive words, it's however you see it, but Spirit are just throwing out different words to raise the vibration and to whatever it is that you may connect with. But there is, it's like you see something different in that person, and therefore it brings because of the growth within you, it's like you now understand something, or you now get something. There's epiphany that actually it wasn't necessarily just them, it's me too. But it takes two to tango. So within your change, I feel like for some of you, it's just for, okay, communication. Bloody hell. Some of you probably need to go there and communicate it. Holy smokes. And you may be lost for words about that, or some of you may be choking on that right now. So, no, and you may be in denial of that. But it's like, okay, so if you're not there yet, they're not connecting with this energy. So it will help shift there, and allow yourself to communicate with love, because you are the divine love energy. Okay. Okay, and then others of you, there is definitely a new love that's coming in, but because you've gone into this space, and it's like with even the ones with a partner or a spouse, is you've gone into this space and you've felt and you've discovered that you actually need to love yourself more, going into that love space. And when we're in that space, it's the universe opens us up to be able to, we open ourselves up, because we are the universe as well, to be able to receive what it is that we're wanting to see, because we're not in that funny emotional, awkward emotional, needy emotional, because I'm okay, bereft in an emotional space, and that, so it's kind of like, okay, yeah, because that's where I'm hearing with the lovers, because that's about connecting with oneself or that other person with love, okay. Cool. And then we have the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords, I trust my ability to find my way. So the Two of Swords is generally about, like there's something about you're in two minds, or there's so much going on in your mind is which way do I go? And how do I do it? So it's like, so there's something about indecision there. So there may be a little bit of a blindfold on, but it's split in two, as this one, this picture is, in two minds. So it's kind of like, just trust that you have the ability to find your way, okay? So that's just beautiful with this one. So it's kind of like you're going in there and knowing that actually you found your way before, okay, with whatever this process is. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, okay? And the theme around this one in this deck is I relish creative endeavor and collaboration. So there may be something where you are needing to step out, or you're coming out of yourself with this because you've, going back into work, or you're going into, you're getting back into your business side of things, or you're making changes within your business, and it may be a little bit, as to how you do that, or how that's going to look like. So there's something there like you may be a little bit uncomfortable. It's not sitting right with you in here. And just with me talking about it, it's like, but something is coming up. Something is coming up and brewing up. So it's like letting it out and letting it come to the fore. Let it come out. So because there was something about, and it's not digesting well within here, but it's something that I feel like there's the spirit of talking about, like letting yourself out to do it, because, you know, some things are changing and we are changing, and if we don't do it and we resist, you know, moving with it for too long, it's gonna, you're just gonna dig a deeper hole for yourself emotionally and physically, and more stress, you know, like that sort of thing. So it's like allowing yourself to go into that adventure. Okay, whoa. So anyway, I'm going to go to the tarot cards, my trusty tarot cards, my usual ones, and see what comes up from there. So interesting. That's for the last, yesterday's what's today, Tuesday? Oh yeah, so Tuesday is the 8th of September. So here we have, like, the outburst of reality with the Ace of Wands. So there's something with the Ace of Wands. There's something about getting moving with some, you know, creative ideas. So which is kind of what they're talking about here. So I'm going to pop that down there. And then we have the 10 of Wands. So there is something in there too that it's like taking action and letting go, removing, allowing yourself to, you know, not carry those burdens that have been oppressive to you. It's, you know, it's kind of like, in a way, it's like, yes, they are there. So you can take them and let them weigh you down, or you can take them and let them be your, you know, your guide as well. So, but let's not carry that heavy load. So it's like cutting them, or like, and getting, you know, moving them. It's like looking at them, discovering what those are, because they are tools. Spirit will show me, you know, they are tools to help us move. Oh, okay. See, there we have this like loss of wealth or faith again, with the 5 of Pentacles showing up again in here. So there's something, so it's like, you know, there is, because this is going to change if you like take action with them, is what they're talking about. It's like having, I'm not even saying a plan. It's not even, it's just like getting out. It's, some of you, there is a plan, the divine plan, but some of you, it's like, there's, like, you've already got something in your mind, and it could be that it's just taking that first step to get that energy out, you know, to start it. Oh, okay, because you've got the Ace of Wands here, and then you've got the 10 of Wands. So you've gone from one end of from the beginning of a new beginning of a new project or something like that, or an idea that's come to mind, and it's like, and then you've gone straight to like the 10 of Wands, where it's finished, where you've you know, you're not you've allowed it to move. You've gone through that process. So whatever it is that that you are doing or want to do, it may, you know, there's what you create the story in between, because even though this is, you know, it says oppressive burdens, it's the journey is, you know, it's the journey in between that gets you there, and that journey need not necessarily be oppressive, but like with business, it can, you know, it's all in how we see it. But if you look at it the other way, it's like you've made some progress. So it's like, and when we go through the journey, it's like stuff can kind of get on top of us, but it's like, but it's usually what I'm hearing about is about what is next. So we're gathering all this information, and we're letting all the blocks from what allows us to go to the next step. Okay, go. Okay, that's what it is, because it's like there's growth in that. Okay, now I hear what they're talking about. So into that. Okay, so, well, not into that. So, but if you don't, there's changes with that, you see, which is what they're going on about and going on in here about. Okay, so it's just kind of like reiterating it. So then we have the Knight of Cups. So there's the Lover again. So it's kind of interesting. The Lover again comes in with the Knight as the Knight of Cups. So it's like, I'm going to turn them in reverse though around. So, but this, like, it's like, this is kind of like what they're talking about, this blockage and this stuff that's like taking action. Okay, and then we have the 9 of Cups, which is in reverse as well, which is about celebration, you know, of your senses. celebration that you've opened up all your senses and that you're on your way, and then you're moving, you're allowing things to go with the flow. But it's not going to happen if you don't take action, okay, because it's in reverse. It's not going to happen as soon as you would like. So there must be some sort of resistance in some way of allowing yourself to be loved, give love, have receive love, and all that sort of thing. Not with all of you. Some of it will be that, or that, but it's not aligning up properly or as well as it could be. So you can move forward into this amazing journey, adventure that you're going. And so then we have the Hierophant. I forgot about that one, which fell out, up the correct way up. So there is some spiritual journey that you are definitely on, and it's so, and this, because there's that, he's about, the search for spiritual meaning. So, in the theme in this deck, so beautiful. So it's like keeping on going, this journey of spiritual, is, we've always been on it. It's nothing new to you. It's just that, you haven't really looked at it in the way that you have now, okay? Or you are now, or have done for a while. So motion, okay, energy is motion, okay? And so emotion, okay, energy. Emotion is energy in motion, okay? And then we have energy, energy is everything, and everything is energy. So it's kind of like just keeping our mind on that. So if our energy is, our thinking is, if our thinking is taking control of our energy, then there's, then, that can be either a good thing or a not so good, depending on what that thinking is about, okay? Because it will change your energy. So it's keeping your mind in a positive mind frame and, doing things that serve you. So here is the next card is perception. So it's shifting your perception about, what is to what isn't, and depending on which way, what is going on with you. So I don't know whether that's the first time I've said that. So somebody's here. To what is, not necessarily, to what isn't. So I'm not sure about that. I'm just going to ask about that one. Okay, why they would say that. Okay, so what is, and what isn't. Okay, so what is and what isn't. So it's like shifting our perspective to change whatever it is to wherever it is that we want, whatever it is that we desire, into a positive place. Because that could be, either a not so good thing with the what is or what isn't. So it's like having a look at that and making it, turning it into our, changing our perception about whatever it is, whatever isn't working, make it work. And so whatever is working, if it's a not so good thing that's working, that's like against you, then turn it around and make it work for a positive, into a positive thing. Or it may be that you're needing to release that, or whatever it is. So, okay, I'm going to have to ponder about that one myself. But energy, emotion is energy in motion. So, let those emotions out, okay? Capricorn. So there may be a Capricorn that's in your life, actually. Just talking about that, because I know I'm doing Cancer, but Capricorn come out. So, and that Capricorn energy may be the one that helps you out with the financial side of things to get you rolling, depending on if you can take that, okay? So it may, and to help you shift your perspective about something to do with some of these, it may be about bookkeeping, or maybe going into a business that may be that you're like a little bit, backward and, coming forward with that, not ready to take that leap yet. So, because you're maybe a little bit unsure about the bookkeeping, or unsure about the, banking, or unsure about this or that sort of thing. So get some help, ask people for some help, or read up, or, study something, okay? Oh, anyway, there's actually quite a bit that's going on there for you, Cancer. So I'll leave that with you to ponder, about, and to, yeah, see what happens, see what resonates for you. And like I say, it may not all be for you, and it may not all be coming up right here, right now. So it may be something to come that's coming for you, or you know, or bits of it you might understand. So anyway, so my amazing spiritual team and I, and the Zion energy, and the energy of Cancer, we leave you with lots of love, peace, harmony, joy, excitement, adventure, and prosperity in abundance. Okay, bye for now. We'll see you next Tuesday.